Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mark, and if you're familiar with the channel at all, you know that we like to kind of day trade, swing trade, and generally kind of have a play around in the markets. And today, kind of based on the title, I thought it'd be helpful to share with you guys how I find stocks that I'm kind of interested in trading over the next week, and also over kind of the coming weeks that potentially might have potential in the future. So I thought I would just share that before we kind of move on. This is just from today. Just want to address this because I know that there's some people that are drinking a haterade. I closed all the profitable swing trades for today, right? So if we just take a look at my history, you can see, right, last 7 days, $700, blah, blah, blah. You can see we closed oil, Estee Lauder, got rid of gold, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So let's go ahead. So the website that I use is, oh, let me reset, is called stockmonitor.com, www.stockmonitor.com/filters. So I'll put a link in the description. And obviously it's not a kind of a magic recipe to be successful, but it just helps to kind of filter out the mess and be a little bit more efficient when you're looking for stocks, right? So typically I like to just kind of look for the S&P 500, especially when I'm using eToro, because sometimes they don't have everything from the other options, right? But you can look at the FTSE 100, all that sort of stuff, S&P 500. But yeah, so we'll stick with the S&P 500. You can see that there's a couple of filters that you can use all together. So right, so you got your oscillators, the RSI, and this sort of thing, right? So I typically use the moving average and the oscillators, right? So just to kind of keep it more general, I will look for an RSI between 30 and 50, right? And the reason that I do that is because if it's between 0 and 30, let's say, generally it's on a pretty strong downtrend, and that's not something that I'm going to be interested in. And then it will just give you the stocks that match the criteria that you've looked for. And obviously, if you're looking for something like, you can use it in conjunction with a whole bunch of, and they've got some preset patterns, but I don't use this, so I know what I'm kind of looking for. But there's preset things, if you want to look into that, it can be quite helpful. But there, yeah, so I do this, and then all I do is I go onto eToro from here, and then I just whack in the ticker symbol. You can see we got Colgate, which there's my video that I mentioned in this video. I'm not sure about this one. I did mention it in the video, but I don't know, it's quite a strong downtrend, SMA's turning over, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. So if we just look between 30 and 50, right? Let's have a look. And I've actually been through these already, so I've seen these, but I'll go through them with you guys quickly, just so you can see how this is really helpful. And it's important not to just see it here and think, oh, this is a good one, I'll trade this week, right? It's important to look at the patterns as well. So for example, right, so you go in, and if you don't see where I'm seeing the symbol, right, you can see it says AA here, and that's like the ticker symbol, which means like the code for the company, basically. Right, you can see I've already drawn the support and resistance. You can see that it's quite a horizontal pattern, right, and it's been here before. It's above the SMA, which is good. So being above the SMA and it's oversold is a good sign, right? So we just, but is it going to be a good deal when it crosses above the EMA if it's trading between 50 and 54? Probably not, but I've just added it to my second watch list, just to keep an eye on it, right? Because potentially it could be a good deal. AAL, right? So again, just so you know, right? So it says AAL here, and then we're going to take a look at AAL. Again, not particularly interested in this one just because of the pattern, right? Because it's just such a strong downtrend that it's been on since mid-March, right? So if something's been trending down for about 2 months, it's not where we're going to go. And you can see it's quite a sharp turn on the SMA. Let's have a look. ABC. I think this one was quite good, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right. So this is probably the most promising one for the week. And you can see that it's already actively broken above the EMA, pulled back and validated this EMA. So this looks good, and I probably wouldn't have found this without this tool here. So I'll probably set an order on this one. Should I set an order or should I wait? Another thing that I can do is check the after hours. So maybe, oh, you can see my history. Watch out, guys. So you can see the after hours. It looks like it kind of held, pushed up a little bit, and then held. Okay, cool. So I'm not going to set an order. I'll watch the market open and then go from there. AEE. Let's take a look. AmeriCorp. Yeah, that looks good. So you can see it's kind of bottomed out at about this price here where it's previously hit, like 53.40, and it's got a bit of an uptrend broken above the SMA. This is actually really good. I've got this on my watch list. Maybe I add this to. This looks really good. So this, as you can see, it's an ascending uptrend pattern, right? So let's just draw this in. From here. Right, and you can see pushing up, higher highs, higher lows each time. So this looks really good actually for a break above the EMA. So where is the EMA? 57, right? So maybe if I 57.20. I'm just going to set an alert on this really quick, guys. What stop was that? AE. 57.30. Already had one. Obviously, it's gone a little bit lower. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. So that's AEE and AEP. Let's have a look. Yeah, again, pretty nice horizontal pattern. Kind of trending on upwards above the SMA. It's really nice. Yeah, looks good. So this is another good one. 67.70. We'll set an alert on that as well. Sorry about this, guys. I think that's already in my watch list. Yeah, it is. Right, cool. 67.80. Cool. We'll just leave that. Right. So yeah. So that's how I find the stocks that I'm trading, and that's how I set my alerts. So you got to see that live as well. Let's have a look. Well, you can see all my watch lists that I've got. Stocks for the week, undervalued growth stocks, blah blah blah. But yeah, so this is it. Stockmonitor.com. I'll put a link in the description. And there's a whole bunch of things you can do, and obviously the whole there's a few industries that you can look at as well, or indices even that you can look at. Feel free to mess around with it and see if it can help you find stocks that you see value in and that you're particularly interested in. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful. If it was, then there's lots of videos like this. I also try and do daily updates on my trading as well, for when I actually do take positions. Along with, there's a breakdown with things about technical indicators, right? So if you don't know what any of this is, EMA, SMA, all this kind of stuff here, if you're not familiar with any of this, MACD, RSI, there'll be a link in the description as well for a playlist that will have videos describing all that. But as I say, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe, check out the other channels, check out the other videos, sorry. Follow me on eToro so you can track my performance as well. I am kind of interested in maybe looking at the Popular Investor program. Not really keen on like the risk. I understand why it's there, but for me it's boring to just 2% of my portfolio times 1 leverage. It's just doesn't engage me as much as I would like. But no, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you probably tomorrow.